So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Texans hit 2 and 3 here to begin the new season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. He was able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll try and run for it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. He's going to try and do this himself. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Intended for number 21. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either way. What play call do they come up with here on this important 3rd down try?
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the ball will go over on the goal line stand. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Trap 60. 70 Ranger.
Hooker. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. Hooker. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Hooker. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. This is fielded at the 27. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side, their defense. And it's intercepted. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game?
Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Shamrocks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Matt Gay on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
The score, Shamrocks 7, Texans 0.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Play action. Here's Stroud. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain...
The Texans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Reed. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Stroud to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. first catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Stroud looking to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Taking a shot for Dell here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Brought down in the play by the linebacker, Christian Harris.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Now a 2nd and 10. The option to give to Taylor here. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
If you're a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. And they got there and swarmed and finished off the play.
Left thing, 19. Street. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
And Stroud now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Stroud now on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Dragon 60.
Stroud sets up the play action. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Taking a shot for Dell here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Stroud and company going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Warrior 70. Curve 19. Curve 19.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. He'll get this off to Taylor. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Forced out to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Here's Hooker. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Blake Gillikin on a punt here as he'll send this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive.
This is caught inside the 15. A huge play there for Houston. 69 yards. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans have taken the lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 2.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Looking to throw, Hooker.
Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Here's Hooker to throw it.
They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Hooker now on first down.
Going up top.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack.
It's now second and 19.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Texans 9, Shamrock 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now here's Stroud on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Ready, set.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Come on.
Now 2nd and 3. Stroud off the play fake. Completes this one to Pickens. And he's got this down to the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10.
18, pioneer. Ready.
Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Stroud will look to throw once more. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
It's 4th down.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Ready.
4th down, here's Stroud. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Down 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll have to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
That one goes for 24 yards. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
They're on the 11-yard line.
Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Pickens. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
And they're on 15-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Hooker now off play action. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. They bring their punter out there now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So a definite surprise there. They try to fake punt, but this time it's going to blow up in their face, CD.
Yeah, it certainly has. And look, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trailing right now, probably trying to generate some momentum. But that felt like one of those go-for-broke type of a plays in a situation where I don't know that they needed to do that. They still have opportunities, and in this case,
well, this is taken in. It's complete. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. John Mechie with a milestone career touchdown number 100. joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And McPherson on for the extra point.
And that will make this a 16-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Check, man. Check.
They go play action. Here's Hooker.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 average. 60 average.
On second down, Hooker. Throw caught by Musgrave.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And quickly, they get to the line.
Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Trying to throw again here. Hooker.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 31.
Now Hooker.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Hooker's going to throw it.
Flush to his right.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another
Touchdown!
Jonathan Taylor.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Shamrocks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
18 Ravens. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Hooker going to try to throw for it.
And now it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans hands team recovers. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Houston. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
18, Pioneer. Hey, check that. Street.
Stroud here on 3rd and long. Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Flushed out right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And as a result, possession switches hands.
On the ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Looking to throw. Hooker.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down throw here. It's Hooker.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reese. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 39 yards there, a big one.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Taylor. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 3rd down and goal now, and this Houston defense not backing down. They'll look for one more stop. Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Shamrocks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Gay is on for the point after. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
The score, Texans 23, Shamrocks 20. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
He will return this from...
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And That's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Ready.
Hooker to throw on 3rd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Come on. Hey. Go check.
Throwing. Hooker sliding out of the pocket. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Quick throw by Hooker complete. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll sneak it, Hooker, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Shamrocks have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw completed to Mechie. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And Stroud now to throw. It's caught downfield by Mechie. Touchdown, Houston. John Mechie with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Texans use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Rashawn Gary, his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hooker.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down again. Will Anderson able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Hooker to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is fourth down. Throwing here is Hooker.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Lions. Riggs, trap 60, trap 60.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's fourth down.
Here we go, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Stroud looks to throw.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And as a result, possession switches hands.
They'll come up first and 10 here. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17.
They'll come up now on second down.
Now Hooker.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him out to the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's third down here. Here's Hooker. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Hooker's looking to throw.
Flush to his right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Hooker.
Rolling to his right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's brought down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here's 1st down. Hooker. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hooker.
Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
To throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with the offensive coordinator now has to think back something through every play of this contest and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Here's 1st and 10.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Street! 19 Lions! Ready?
Stroud. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. And this one into the hands of Mechie. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Ready, set. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
One final shot for C.J. Stroud. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't.